All right, so today is the final day of our multiple choice challenge. We're doing the third paper, which is January 2022. Let's get to it. All right, so as usual, what I did is I sort of pre-worked out the questions, and then we can go through them. The first question is asking what percentage of 40 is 8. So in other words, you're being asked to express 8 as a percentage of 40. Now, when you're asked to express one number as a percentage of a second number, you must write the two numbers as a fraction. The number that comes immediately after the word of must be the denominator. So it's going to be 8 over 40 multiplied by 100. And when you work that out, you're going to get 20%. So in other words, 8 is 20% of 40. Question number 6. I was surprised a number of persons got number 6 wrong. It says there are 40 students in a class. Girls make up 60% of the class. So girls are 60% of the class. So girls are 60% of the 40, and 60% of 40 is 24. Now, we're told that 25% of the girls, so that's 25% of the 24 girls wear glasses. How many girls in the class wear glasses? That would be 25% of what? 24, and 25% of 24 is 6. So there are 6 girls in the class that wear glasses. Next, we have number 2, which says the number 3.14063 written to 3 decimal place is. Now, if you're going to write a number to 3 decimal place, you must look at the digit that is the 4th decimal place. The 4th digit from the decimal point is 6. So you're going to consider that digit, the 4th digit. If the digit you're considering is 5 or more, you're going to add 1 to the digit before it. If it's 4 or less, you will drop it and every digit after it. Now, since the digit you're looking at is what, 6, you're going to add 1 to the digit before it, which is 0. You add 1 to 0, you get 1. So the answer is 3.141 to 3 decimal places. Number 7, you're given a universal set. The universal set is the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the universal set. You're also given the set H. H is the set 3, 4, and 6. Now, we're asked now for the set H complement. Now, H complement would be the set of all elements in the universal set which are not in H. H complement is the set of all elements in the universal set which are not in H. Looking at H complement, we have what? So the elements which are not in H are 1 and 2 is not in H, and 5 is not in H. So H complement is 1, 2, and 5. The answer there is B. Number 3. Number 3 says 4.3 times 0.37 is the same as is equal to 1.591. Next, we're asked what is 0.43 times 370. Now, a question like this, what I normally say to students is I don't work it out. What I do is reason it out. Now, 0.4 is sort of close to 0.5. 0.5 is a half. A half of 300 is 150. All I simply do is look for the answer that is close to 150. And the answer that is close to 150 is C, which is 159.1. The answer is C. I don't work it out, I reason it out using my understanding of numbers. Number 8, again, I'm surprised persons got number 8 wrong. All right. And I think I might have selected the wrong answer as well. It says, which of the following statement describe the set of integers great where x is what? Greater than what? -2, -3, but less than 6. All right, A is not the answer.
Sir, is D.
Yeah, man. A is not the answer. The answer is D.
I was gonna say that if what I had was wrong, but you already did correct it.
Yeah, man. The answer is D. We're talking about the numbers which are less than 6, but greater than -3. The answer is D. I'm going to have a look at the form and see if I had the wrong answer on the form. Number 4. Number 4 is another question that a lot of persons got wrong. Number 4 is asking for the 3 common multiples of 3, 4, and 6. Now, you're asking for the first 3 common multiples of 3, 4, and 6. Now, the first common multiple is actually the lowest common multiple. The first common multiple is the lowest common multiple. What is the lowest number that 3, 4, and 6 can go into without leaving a remainder? Anybody? What is the LCM of 3, 4, and 6?
12.
No, man. 12. The LCM of 3, 4, and 6 is 12. So if you want a list of the common multiples of a set of numbers, multiply the LCM by the counting numbers. The LCM is 12. So the first 3 common multiples would be 12 times 1, 12 times 2, 12 times 3. The first 3 common multiples are 12, 24, and 36. 12, 34, 24, and 36 are the first 3 numbers that 3, 4, and 6 can go into simultaneously without leaving a remainder. Number 9, persons are still getting number 9 wrong. There's a formula for number 9. There's a formula for calculating the number of elements in a universal set, in the union of 2 sets. The number of elements in X union Y is equal to the number of elements in X plus the number of elements in Y minus the number of elements in X intersect Y. The number of elements, there's a formula. The number of elements in X union Y is equal to the number of elements in X plus the number of elements in Y minus the number of elements in X intersect Y. All I have to do is put in all the values. We're told in the question, the number of elements in X union Y is 15. It's a simple equation. The number of elements in X, we're told, is 9. Plus the number of elements in Y, that is what we don't know, minus the number of elements in what? X intersect Y, which is 4. So it's a simple equation. So we have what? 15 is equal to 9 minus 4 is 5, plus the number of elements in Y. Stay with me. Positive 5 on the right goes over to the left and become negative. And this is equal to the number of elements in Y. The number of elements in Y is equal to 15 minus 5, which is 10. Persons are still getting this question wrong. And it's time to stop. It's time to stop getting this question wrong. The answer is C. Please know this formula, learn this formula, know the formula, ensure that you're able to apply it when necessary. Number 5. Number 5 says, if 300 is shared in the ratio 2 to 5, the smaller share is? Now, if you share something in the ratio 2 to 5, what you have actually done is share it or divide it into 7 equal parts. The person who get the smallest share will get 2 parts, and the person who get the larger share will get 2 parts. All right, so I made an error here. And again, I need to go back and ensure so I correct it. I made a little error in my calculation here. All right. I think it was my 9 for making errors. There, and here, and possibly here. So let's fix it. So again, if you divide a certain amount of money in the ratio 2:5, you have divided it into total of what? 7 equal parts. Now, the person who get the smaller share gets what? 2 parts. And the person who get the larger share gets what? 5 parts. So the ratio of smaller to total is 2:7. The thing is divided into a total of 7 parts, and the smaller share is what? 2 parts. So it's smaller to total. Why did I use smaller to total? Because I have the total amount. The total amount is 350. That is what I have. What do I want to find? I want to find the smaller. So I simply set up a ratio. Smaller to total is 2:7. And then what I do next is I cross multiply. 7 times x is 7x is equal to 2 times what? 350. Divide 7 to 350, you get what? 50. 50 times 2, the answer is what? 100. The smaller share is 100. All right, let me fix this. So my answer is what? C, which is 100. The smaller share is 100. Stop getting these things wrong, guys. All right, turning the page. Question number 10. Question number 10 says, the item 10 refers to the following Venn diagram. It says in the Venn diagram, X represents the factors of 12. So if X is the factors of 12, the elements in X are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Those are all the numbers that can go into a 12 without leaving a remainder. Y represents the factors of 9. The factors of 9 are 1, 3, and 9. Now, the shaded region is the set of all elements which are common to both X and Y. The shaded region is X intersect Y, and X intersect Y is a set of elements which are common to both X and Y. So those elements are 1. 1 is in both of them. The next element that is common to both X and Y is 3. So X intersect Y is the set 1, 3. And 1 and 3 are the factors of 12. Sorry, 1 and 3 are the factors of 3. So the only 2 numbers that can go into 3 without leaving a remainder are 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 are the factors of 3. The answer for 10 is A. 11. I think I was warning people yesterday to ensure you read this question. Ensure you read this question before you answer it. It says the 30 students in Teacher May's class have either a dog or a cat or none of the two. All the students who have a dog also, all the students who have a cat also have a dog. That was the important statement. All the students who have a cat also have a dog. All right. So what that is saying is that cat is a subset of dog. Cat is a subset of dog. The answer is D. Now, if you're looking at the diagram, you see these 12 persons. Those 12 persons are persons who own what? Cats. But we are told, but if you look at the diagram, you'll notice that what? The cat circle is inside of the what? Dog circle. What that is saying is that everybody who owns a cat also owns a what? Dog. So these 12 persons actually have what? 2 animals. And the 4 persons out here have only what? 1 animal. So there are 4 persons who own only a what? Dog. And there are 12 persons who own both a what? Both a cat and a dog. And 14 persons that own neither a cat nor a dog. Number 12. Number 12 says, which of the following pairs of sets is an example of disjoint sets? Now, disjoint sets are sets that do not intersect. So if you have what? The answer I'm giving is A. E is the set of even numbers. And what? F is the set of odd numbers. If you plot those two, if you draw these two sets in a Venn diagram, it would look like this. And the reason it look like this is because what? There are no elements which are both what? There are no odd numbers there are no numbers which are both odd and even. A number is either odd or even, but it's never ever what? Both. So the set of odd numbers and the set of even numbers are disjoint sets.